PACE stands for Professional and Community Engagement, and it's a huge initiative at Macquarie University which started about 5 years ago. And I was appointed at more or less the same time that PACE started. So what happened is I was asked to be in charge of a unit that's called Internships in Social Research. There's an undergraduate version and a postgraduate version. And I took what had been done previously with that unit, but because at the same time PACE was starting, I started aligning the PACE philosophy with my unit. And I started redesigning the unit and redeveloping it so that students could really get a good experience with this placement. So what I do is I place various students with various organizations to work on social research projects. Most of my students study for the Bachelor of Social Sciences, and they come from various majors. There's about 11 majors in the faculty. So once they come to the third year, they have to take my unit. So my unit is a compulsory unit for the program, which is the Bachelor of Social Sciences. And I place them with organizations so that they can practice all the skills that they've been learning throughout the university years. So they fill in a form and they tell me about their career goals, their previous experience, other units they've taken, what's their dreams in terms of career prospects. And then at the same time, I get information from the organizations about what sort of research they would want students to work on, or what sort of projects they would like to see happening that they don't have the resources to develop. So it's a matter of matching students' dreams and career goals and expectations with the needs of organizations. All PACE units need to have a reflection component embedded in it so that students can not just apply the knowledge they've been learning through their university years, but so that they can also reflect on that knowledge. And that's a very enriching experience for the students, because they have to actually sit down and critically think, what's the value of this experience for my future career, and what does it mean for me, and what have I learned about myself, what are my areas of strengths and what are my areas of weaknesses. So I do ask students to prepare a project management plan within the first 20 hours of placement, and I teach them how to do that. That helps them become more confident in that project, because students are used to being told what to do. They're being, they're used to being told what the deadline is. Whereas in a project management plan that they develop themselves, they have to set their own tasks, they have to set their own deadlines. And this at the same time encourages them to become more independent and to have initiative. The students have provided me with fantastic feedback about the experience in taking this unit. Many of them are craving for work experience, so after they complete the internship, they can actually have experience that's related to what they want to do in the working lives. I get emails even 2 or 3 years after students have completed the internship saying, thank you for giving me that opportunity, because of that opportunity I was able to get this or that job. And they take great pleasure in applying theory and content that they have been exposed to at university to a real work situation. One of the great things about PACE is that we get the opportunity to connect organizations with knowledge that we develop, that we generate at universities. And it's a great partnership, because what's the purpose of working on research if that research is not going to go anywhere? So I feel very privileged acting as a link between our university and partner organizations. So I think PACE is great for everyone. PACE is great for students, because students come to university to gain knowledge and to take pleasure from learning, but they also come to university because they want to improve the prospects of getting good jobs when they graduate.